The great French writer Jules Verne, 1828 to 1905, is a famous writer for his stories of adventure and imagination. Many of these are based on scientific facts and many show the future. For example, Jules Verne wrote From the Earth to the Moon in 1865. In 1969, as we know, that journey was actually made by American astronauts Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, and Michael Collins. Round the World in 80 Days was written in 1874. At that time, to be able to make such a journey in such a short time was unbelievable. The book is full of excitement. Mr. Phileas Fogg claims he can go round the world in 80 days. The book is also full of humor. Mr. Fogg, the English gentleman, is always calm no matter what happens. You will laugh at the troubles of Passepartout, his foolish but faithful French servant. Phileas Fogg was an English gentleman of about 40. He was tall, handsome, and rich. He lived in a house in one of the best parts of London. He was not married. A manservant looked after him and his house. Nobody knew him well. Phileas Fogg was a man who spoke little. He never spoke about himself. He never invited anybody to his house. Was he a merchant or a businessman? No, he was neither. Was he a scientist? No. Was he a writer? No. A farmer, perhaps? No, nobody knew him. But everybody knew his habits. Fogg was an exact man. He always got up at 8 o'clock. He always had his breakfast at 23 minutes past 8. He always left his house at half past 11. And he always arrived at his club, the Reform Club, at exactly 12 o'clock. He was never a minute late. At his club, he had his lunch, which he always finished at 47 past 12. Later, he had his dinner, which he always finished at 20 minutes to 6. He always sat at the same table and always stayed at his club till half past 11 in the evening. He would then go home and be in bed at exactly 12 night. What did he do at his club? He read the newspapers, he played cards with some friends, he listened to their conversation. He himself spoke very little and never spoke about himself.